Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday. Uh, I'm doing something a little different today, but I hope you'll pop in or out and say hello if this is if this is time when you're enjoying YouTube comic community goodness. Let's see, some friends are in the chat already. We got DJ Wise in the chat. He's at work, but he's going to catch the replay later. I appreciate that. We got the Rican Rod himself. What is going on, Rod? And Rod's been dropping a ton of content. He was on late night last night with, I think he was doing Simon, Simple Simon. So what is going on, Rod? We got Las Cruces from New Mexico tailgating as always. Carlito Classico, buongiorno familia, dove stai? Dove stai, Carlito? And we got Soldier Extraordinaire. We got Matt, Mr. Comics 89. I know he's finished Basic, if I'm not mistaken. I hope you're doing well. I hope things are going better now. Basic was hell. AIT is much better. Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. And happy Saturday to you. I hope you're getting a day off at least, something. But good to see you in the chat, my man. So what am I doing today? The comic corner, as I call this portion of the room, is a bit in disarray, and I'm spending the weekend putting things back to rights. But part of that is I got my CLZ app open, and I need to be adding and I need to be adjusting and putting things back into the app. I've picked up some things lately. I've picked up a full run of one series, a lot of single issues, some upgrades, a couple of slabs. So I got lots of goodies here that I'm going through. So this morning is a CLZ morning, and we'll see how far we get. I'm hoping to get through everything here. If you want to get a little insight, I guess you can see there's some piles here. There's some piles here. And there's a tiny pile there. I got my slab boxes out here so that I can throw in the few slabs and better organize, I think, what I got. I got my Uncanny X-Men boxes out because I've got several upgrade issues. That's what this little stack next to me here with the dragons on the cover. I upgraded potentially 6 issues from my Uncanny X-Men run. So I'm going to go through and compare them and make sure that they're good upgrades before I take them off the upgrade list completely so that I don't need to upgrade them anymore. And then we'll go from there, right? Two Gun Pedro in the chat. Pew pew to you, my man. I hope you're doing well. So I'm going to start with that. What I've got at the front of my Uncanny X-Men box is the stack of issues that are lower grade. Just to keep in mind for myself, like, what am I looking for? The only one that's not in the stack that I know of is issue 101 because it's a slab, and I might want to upgrade that at some point. I think I have it in a 5.5. So eventually I might want a 7 or an 8. Depending on how low that book goes, because I know that obviously the market the way it is, who knows? All right, so I've got these pretty much, yeah. Now I'm flipping around in numerical order, so I'm going to get to my stack here. I'm still looking to upgrade 104, great cover, and then this is a bigger key, 120, the first cameo or whatever of the Alpha Flight team. So those I want to upgrade eventually, but they're not in this group. So let's start with 178. Yeah, the copy I've got has a bunch of spine ticks. You can see there. The corners are real blunted and round. So yeah, this one needed an upgrade. Let's take a look at the one I got. Is super sharp. Yeah, this is definitely the correct move. So I can add that older copy, put it away. But this one, if we can get the corners, much sharper. No spine ticks, looking good. So that's a good upgrade copy for me. So that one, 178, is that in the box number 1? So I think it is. Let's see here. Yep, boom. There we go. Upgraded 178. Nice. Next, I've got issue 181. This is the Young Dragons in Love cover. And my copy of this has been read a ton. It's even got like squiggle pen up there and some staining at the top. This is just a low grade copy, not a high grade copy of 181. This new one is sharp. I do like it a ton. No staining at the top. I mean, just the top alone, you can see. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do this with my microphone where it is. Let me slide the microphone over. You can just the top alone, you can see a big difference between the older copy and the newer copy, right there. Bam. So that alone makes this a definite upgrade for me. So goodbye to the old, in with the new. And 181 is the last book in this box. So there we go. Boom. That means these next few are going to go into box number 2. So let me move that around. Put these two back in here. All right. And I'll bring over box 2. All right. Next up is issue 215. And mine definitely has a lot of it's like it could probably be pressed out, but it's just got a lot of bumps and grooves. It doesn't even sit flat. It is warped in the way that it lays. And then it's just, it's riddled with spine ticks. Lots and lots. So this is issue 215. Ooh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Ooh. Super Russ 9000 in the chat. Good to see you, Super Russ. Carlito is back, and Air Spider is here. Where did Air Spider go? I know I saw him. There it is. What is going on, sir? Happy Saturday. That sneeze came and went. There we go. This is issue 215. I am definitely upgrading this. This is a much nicer copy. It has one spine tick that I can see, but the colors are stronger. It sits a lot flatter. So yes, 215 is an upgrade. Let me find where that one sits in my collection here. 214. There we go. 215 in the box. Next up is another Storm cover. This is issue 223 with her fighting that giant snake on the cover. Classic 90s, probably early 90s. No, this is late 80s. 87. What are we at here? November something. November 87. Yeah, there you go. Lots of spine ticks on this issue. Even got some weird denting in the corner. So moving that one back into the giveaway box. And this new copy, very sharp. I see one spine tick at the top, but the rest looks great. So yes, nice upgrade to issue 223. And I don't need to flip anything in the CLZ app for these, but I'm just glad to be able to get nice new copies of some of these issues. So there we go, 223. Next up is 230, which I think I just grabbed some of these to complete my run, and clearly I wasn't looking at the grade. This is a long shot cover. And just, the usual, lots of spine ticks. The back cover is black, and so it shows, actually you can see them even on my camera there, all those spine ticks going up in the black section there. There's got to be at least 15, 20 of them. So it's just sort of riddled with bumps and grooves and all that kind of stuff. This one's just a lot sharper. It's just held together nicer. Yeah, so for me, I can see the difference just in the side there. I think it's just much nicer. So that's a win for me. Happy to do that. 230, 230. Okay, let's see. Yeah, where are you? 229, 231. There we go. Back in the box. JP, happy Saturday, JP. What's going on? I'm reorganizing, upgrading, cleaning up my comics here a bit. Let's see, next issue is 280. Let's see if that's in this box. Does that fit in here? It might not fit. It might even be in box 3. Nope, it's in here. Okay, 280. Where are you at? 279, 281. Okay, so the copy I've got, I think it's just faded, and I've read it a bunch. So 280 is this Cyclops cover. What's going on, Frog Brawler? Happy Saturday. It's just super faded. So I have not found an upgrade to this one, but I did get a second print, which you can just see the difference in the fade alone. The color fade is so intense on the copy of 280 that I've got. So I still need to upgrade 280, and I'll add that to the upgrade pile. But at least now I got a cool second print to go along with it. And I will drop that in. And that needs to go into my app. So let me go into CLZ. Uncanny X-Men Volume 1. And I'm looking for 280, which is a bummer because that's like right in the middle. 280. Newsstand Direct. They don't list a second print on here. Usually they are good about that. 280C. No. That's curious. I wonder if it's just considered a direct. That's weird. I should look at it again. I assumed with that gold background that it was a second printing. Yeah, the gold background is the sign of the second printing, as I recall. So let me open it up and see what it says on the inside. This is the era when they were doing a lot of second printings for issues of Uncanny. Does it say second printing anywhere? Second class postage. It's not saying anything about second printing. That's weird. I assumed it was a second print, but maybe there are no second printings for this. If you know, let me know. Bishop had the gold background too. Yeah, right, Air Spider? I assumed that that's what this was because it has that intense gold background. But I don't see a second printing listed there. That's curious. Because let's see. Bishop is 281. Yeah, they list a second printing for 281, for 282. That's interesting. Huh. Maybe this is just the direct edition. Maybe it's just the direct. I don't know. Oh, our store pack exclusive could be. But usually CLZ is good about marking all that stuff. So I will not mark this one, and I'll just wait until I get a nicer copy of the direct or the newsstand. I think that's just the direct. Back then, they always indicated the second print at the bottom of the first page. I thought so too. Bronze page, what's going on? So maybe I will follow some of the advice from Pedro and Southern Comic Geek and just add a raw copy of the direct edition. 280, the direct edition. Add it to the collection. Yeah, you know what? Even in this picture, I don't know how well it'll show up there. The picture gives it kind of a gold background. So maybe that's what it is. Add to collection. Raw. Yep, there we go. Boom. Updated the CLZ. I'll leave it on the Add More Comics section. Okay. So there we go. I will continue along here. Those were the upgrades, which leaves me, I think, feeling really good. I think there are 3 Uncanny issues left for me to upgrade. Thierry, what's going on? God, I love that. I love that image. The Denzel as Magneto. So good. God, I would love that. What a great, just so phenomenal. Great image. Love that. Apparently that cover just looks like the second prints because it's funny because like the next few issues had all those second prints. What is going on? Dio Wolf. Don't cram too many books in a box. Keep about an inch. Let those comics breathe. This one has, it's got a little right around an inch. I can get my finger in there pretty easy. It's also got a hardcover that I could take out at any time. I usually put trades and hardcovers in my short boxes or long. Yeah, short. I don't have any long boxes, I should say. Just to allow me flexibility. So like this one's got the Savage Wolverine. It's usually something to do with whatever the box is. Just to give my collection a little breathing room. I could always take those out whenever I need. If I add a couple of books, I take those out. Okay. Awesome. So there you go. The upgrades are done. Let's dive into this stack. because I think I got, oh, and you know what? I got one more. I think I got one more upgrade I have to do. I intentionally let this sit for a little while because I wasn't sure which one was the better copy, because they're both, yeah, I think I like this one better. As much as I like this issue, I've got 2 copies now. It's good to have 2 copies of Claremont Byrne era stuff. So this is issue 119. It's the first time Byrne, I think, worked in not the first time, because Cockrum is still doing the covers at this point. I think Byrne came in earlier. But this is a great issue. My copy is really clean. This is the one I've had for a while. It's really sharp. You can see the black along the top here is still really sharp. But it's funny because you see the tilt to the trade dress, right? Look how this looks like it's running from here. It's going up, right? You have more black and then less black, right? Look at this one. It does the opposite. The print on this one is like it's going down, right? It's funny to see how 2 issues from the same print can come off with slightly different sets, right? You can see this one cuts off the word Moses Magnum, and this one you can see underneath it Moses Magnum, but it's now tilted a little, right? It's not sitting flat. I don't know. It's funny. I think I like my copy better. Oh, we got Big Lion Cat. What is going on? BLC. Yeah, right when I said it, I was like, no, he's in the 100s before they get into the 110s. Yeah, these are wildly different, right? It's like hilarious. But you look at this is the copy I'm probably going to keep. You can see how it's like flush, and then little by little you see more of the black of the white. You know, and you can see this staple, but that staple's almost hidden. And then you look at this one, and you can see it's white all the way from the top. Like it starts white right there, and it goes all the way down. It's just funny. That stuff's just funny. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to put this new copy I just got recently into my giveaway box. At some point, I'll send one of these off. This one's got just more issues on the top. You can just see there's more chipping and stuff like that. So I'm gonna let that one go, and I'll keep the original copy I had. But I did want to compare them better. So thank you for hanging with me while I compared those. It looks like a crooked eye. Yeah, it's just giving you the side eye. So 119, that goes in volume 1. Let's see, 119. There we go. In the box we go. All right. And the lid goes back on that one. All right. Let's dive into, I'm going to do this pile. I'm going to start it off with a copy of New X-Men. This is issue number, technically it's just X-Men issue 116, but this is part of the New X-Men run by Grant Morrison. Both look better than the one I see at antique stores. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I snagged this in an auction recently because it's still poly bagged. This was a mail order edition. I'll take the $10 sticker off. It came with the like Spider-Man logo thing on the back. They even sent it in a clear backer board. I want to say this is my man Cali Comics that I snagged this from, but I could be remembering wrong. I've unboxed it already on another show. I do, yes, love this run. BLC is spot on with that. And I've never seen one polybag before, so I didn't want to open it or anything. I don't have a ton of this run. I've only read it in omnibus form. But let's check my app and see what I'm doing here. So that's under just X-Men, I believe. Volume 1. And I want issue 116. When it was considered new. There we go. So it just gives you the newsstand and the regular. And this is considered the direct edition. So I'm going to add that one to my set here. And if I want to add a note, let me see if I can add a little note that it's polybagged. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Volume 1. Yeah, you can add a little note. Let's see here. Edit. Note. That says plot. I don't want to add anything plot. Personal. There you go. Notes. Polybag. I wrote polygagged, but there you go. There we go. Yeah, I had not seen it like this before. I thought that it was kind of fun. It's got the Texas address of the woman who had ordered it, Anita Cunningham, probably for her kid, but who knows? Hopefully Anita liked it. So I added that to the collection. That is now officially in. And let's go back here. I think I've already loaded this one. I got this from Callie, I believe, as well. Who gagged Polly? I don't know. Subscription bag like that came in the mail. It's pretty cool. I agree. Yeah. So Green Lantern, Green Arrow. This is issue 1. Where is it? Oh, no, 86. Yeah, 86. Let me see if I've added that. Green Lantern. Is this considered volume 1? I got to remember how they did the numbering for this. I'm going to have to do a search for that. Green Lantern. I don't know if that's considered, which volume this is considered. Green Lantern, Green Arrow. It's not volume 1, that's for sure. Let's try. Oop, get out of here. Get out of here. It's not volume 2. Nope. I don't know. What did they call this? Is it just Green Lantern, Green Arrow? Is that what it is? There it is. Nope, that's not it. Good grab on Lantern Arrow. Yeah. I mean, it's obviously an iconic issue, right? There's no barcode to scan on this. I gotta remember how they labeled these. I think it's green. I think it was just a volume. It was just called Green Lantern, as far as I remember. Lantern. Do a search here. Let's see. That's Green Lantern Core. Arrow from 83. Nope, that's earlier than that. This is the trouble with CLZ sometimes. Some of this stuff I got to remember. And obviously DC doesn't help you because they're like, no, I don't remember what year it was. It's not from that, not from volume 1. Maybe it is volume 2. But just super early in volume 2. 86. Let's see here. Yes, I got 87. I need 85. There it is. Yeah. It's volume 2, 1996 or 1960, sorry, to 2024. Wow. All right. So I'm adding that one. Boom. I still need 85. I've got 87, which is John Stewart. And now I've got 86. I just need 85. So I'm still on a hunt for that one. That's the other, your ward is a junkie cover, right? All right. That one's in. I'll go back to adding more comics. I also got a set of these. I had sold mine before COVID. Since I've gotten a slab of this issue, but I wanted a couple of raw ones. So let's get back to X Factor. Volume 1. Flip the numbering around. Okay, I've got issue 6. As a newsstand, a direct edition slab, I'm getting issue 6B. Now there you go. And these are both Newsies. Newsy. And I'm adding those two. Boom. Updating. I also snagged Monica's first appearance. I had a copy of this, but I gave it away. And I think Rod the Rican. I think I gave it away to my man Rod. Long before COVID as well. So this is king size. Nope, come on. King size annual Amazing Spider-Man. Maybe it goes, maybe it's Amazing Spider-Man first. I wonder what the slabbed series is on the census. Monica, yes, always more Monica. What is going on, my man Cliff in the chat? I was watching the beginning of his show this morning, and then I just got into organizing these things, so I got lost. All right. I got to find Amazing Spider-Man. I got to spell it right, too, which is really lame. King Size Annual. I think it's just Amazing Spider-Man Annual. I'm going to get rid of the king size. Amazing Spider-Man Annual. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got to be this one. And it's issue 16. And I got a direct edition. Done and done. Love this character. Monica's awesome. I bet $1 on ASM, Cliff. There it is. And add it to the collection. And then I have Giant Size Special, issue 1. Monica Rambeau doing her, looks like her Photon Day, maybe. Is she as Photon in that point? So similar costumes. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to add more comics. Okay. And it's called Captain Marvel. Giant Size Special. I don't know if that's what it's going to be called. I'm just going to search Captain Marvel. There's a lot of Captain Marvel volumes in here. So that's going to be tricky. Yep, I found it right away. That was easy because there's only one issue in this volume. That makes that a lot easier. And this is the direct edition. I'm adding it. Boom and boom. Okay. And I got a copy of Precious Metal. And I think, does this have the barcode? Newer books supposed to have the barcode you can scan. Yeah, there you go. Might be able to just barcode this one. Let's see. There it is. And I've already put that one in. Awesome. Sure? Yes, I want to go. Get me out of here. Let's go to my, I just want to triple check that it's in my collection and where it should be. Let's see. My comics. Where's my stuff? Perfect. What is up, Kevin? Good to see you, sir. Yeah, I got this. My copy of this got waylaid. My shop did not order near enough. And so my man, Old Wolf, got, ooh, this bag is ripping. Let's get a new bag. Keep that backer board. Get rid of that bag. Alrighty. Riveting entertainment for you all. Let's see. And there we go. Yeah, so thank you, Old Wolf, for snagging me a copy of this because I could not get it at my shop. And these are all 100 bullets, and I've already loaded all these, so I'm not going to worry about that. Then we get into some variants I got recently, and I don't know if I input all these, so I'm going to check them. First up, we got X-Men issue 1. This is a Masafera variant. I don't know what Rogue's doing there. She looks like she's doing the backbreaker. But let's try it out. Let's see what we got. X-Men. I hate sometimes if you don't put the dash, it's like, no, doesn't. I don't know what that is. I don't know if this is volume 4. It's from 2001. Does it tell me? It's either volume 4 or 5. Roll the dice. I'm going 5. And I've already input it. Yeah, baby. I got it. You know it. And this next one is a Zerdy cover. These are some of these I snagged in that Jack B mystery box. So let's check that it's called X-23 Deadly Regenerous. Deadly Regenerous. I already loaded it. Yeah, baby. Done and done. I'm fairly sure I've loaded some of the stacks. I just want to make, I don't want to like forget. So Teen Titans is next. Teen Titans. And I do have this one loaded. Fun cover for issue 16. There you go. Love me some Teen Titans. Let's see. And then I got a Catwoman cover with a COA for Jay Scott. And I think I loaded this one too. This one's called Catwoman 80th Anniversary. Yep. Or sorry, 100th Anniversary? That's weird. It says 100th there and 80th here. But there you go. J. Scott Campbell signed with the COA. Add that one over. I definitely loaded my Sandman. I think I just had that out for a show. So that one's all good. I don't know if I loaded this Black Panther. This is like a Hudlin Run era issue that I got recently. So let's take a look at that one. Issue 2 of Black Panther. I've been collecting some different Black Panther runs lately. Let's see here. Issue 2. I think it's this one. 2005. Maybe it's not that one. Volume 4. Is it volume 5? Yes, there it is. It's volume 5. All right. So I did it. Already in there. What is up, Dope Comics in the chat? What's going on? I'm having a CLZ update party here. Just kind of loading stuff in. I've had stuff sitting out for too long because I didn't have time to get that CLZ app out. So now here we are, hanging out and loading it. I snagged this issue because I wanted to have the bookend, right? Because it goes nicely with... Is it in this stack? Yeah. Maybe I'll post these today. Obviously, these go really well together. So I wanted to have both of those, House of X and then X-Men issue, I don't know, 700 or 35 or whatever you want to count it. So let's take a look. House of X. First, I will double check if I've got issue 1 in this cover, and I don't. So I'm going to add that one. There we go. I'm going to barcode this sucker. Okay, here we go. Barcode. Trying to work. Perfect. Add to collection. DONE. And you might see that later on the Instagram. Who knows? Eric is in the chat. He says, probably to say hi, can't hang. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I call it 35, the end of an error. I see what you did there. I see what you did. Add more comics. Here we go. Let's try this other one. Oh, it's upside down. Sorry. Let me fix that. Awesome. And I am talking about issue. That's not what I loaded. That's not what it's supposed to be. Yeah, so let me go series and X-Men. This is, I mean, I don't know if they're counting it as volume 1 because technically if they're legacy counting it 700. Let's see if it shows up there. It does not, so you're wrong. In volume 5, let's try that. Issue 35 and the walkaway variant. And I loaded it already. What a good boy. So there you go. That one's already in. Done and done. All right. Those are done. Oh, I'm adding some things to the giveaways here. Let me check my Thor run. I don't know that I need this issue. It's in really nice shape. And it's a good Simonson issue. It does need to be retaped. So I will do that. There's no tape on the bag. But now there is. But I don't have a ton of the Simonson era. And I don't know that I want to start diving into it. Let's see here. Thor. Was this Mighty? This might have been Mighty. Yeah. Mighty Thor Volume 1. Oh, they were just calling it Thor back then. It was just called Thor. Yeah, I've only got a handful of issues. This one, I don't know that I need it. So I might just put this in as a giveaway. I'm enjoying the app, Kevin. I do think it's nice to be able to kind of quickly scan through what you've got and get a better sense of it. So I do appreciate that aspect. Here's a Marvel's Greatest Comics FF issue I might throw in the box. So I'm going to add that one in there. Here's another Marvel Special Edition. So I snagged some of these for either giveaways or for $1 through Barbarian Kung Fu. And they don't necessarily fit in with what I'm collecting at this point. So I don't know that I need those. Here's an Ultimates from the Millar era. I don't know that I need that. Amazing Spider-Man by Zeb Wells. Spider versus Spider. I don't even know. Maybe that's a key. If anybody's like, oh, that's a mega key, John, don't give it away. If I don't recognize it, it can't be that big of a key, right? This one's got a funny sticker on it. Ah. I'd like to think that if it was a big Spider-Man key, I'd recognize it. There's a Moon Knight issue 202 by the Legacy variant style. Tyler Kirkham. Throw that in the give it to somebody box. Alrighty. Oh, I got to check to see if I have these. I got some Uncanny stuff that might fit after the Claremont. So let's check my Uncanny run. I'm going to flip the numbering. No, that's not what I want to do. Man, I got a lot of these books. 381. Do I have 381? I don't. So for those that are curious, numerically, I have all the way through to 335, 6, 7, 8, 9, 341. Oh my gosh. I'm doing way better than I thought. 344. So I think I've got all the way to 344. Let me double check. I know I had to 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I think I've got all the way to 335. That's where I stop. Nope, I've got past that. I messed that up. I said it a second ago. 344. That's where I stopped. So I don't have 345. But I have 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Do I hold on to 381? I don't know. This is Claremont back and Kubert, X-Men Revolution. I don't know. I'm going to think about that one for a bit. I also have X-Men 41. Another Kubert. Kubert? Sure. It's Kubert, John. Sure, why not? X-Men. Didn't put the dash again, Mr. John. All right. X-Men, Volume 1. Where are you at? There we go. Issue 41. I don't have a ton of that run, but I do have this issue. Okay, it says that it's a key. What's key about it? Anybody remember? It's listed as a key. Oh, it's a death of an Xavier. It's an Xavier death. I don't need 2 copies of it, that's for sure. So that one's going in the box. I don't know. I'm going to put 381 off to the side and just not think about it right now because I really don't know how deep into the non-Claremont era I want to go. 340. I mean, ultimately, if I got 345, I'm going pretty deep into the 350 something range somewhere. That's a lot. All right. I got another stack here. That's all done. So I'm going to move over here. Let's add this issue of Wonder Woman. One of the newer issues of Wonder Woman. Perfect. Issue 10, add to collection. I snagged this issue 10 variant. I thought it was kind of fun. And then I got a couple of Nightwing books, add more comics. Let's see if I don't know if I've done this one yet. There we go. Issue 115. Sad Nightwing. Crying. Tears of, I don't know, whatever he's crying about now. Add more comics. Add 114. I grabbed this variant. I thought this variant was kind of fun because it reflects that. The first issue of the run and then the first issue of the final storyline. I thought that was a cool, way to do it. So I wanted to get that variant. I got a steal on that one. I'm going to add Birds of Prey. Where are you at? I feel like I got the shakiest hands here. I've already added that one, so I can clear that one. Okay. And then I think I've added all of these Poison Ivy books. So I'm going to go to my Poison Ivy collection here and see how wild it looks. It's a lot of books, Poison Ivy. My Poison Ivy stuff. I have... It's not as bad as I feared. It's not as good. 24 issues so far published, and I have 49 comics. Let's see how we're doing. And that doesn't count the Night Terrors one, I guess. I'm going to flip the numbering, go back to the bottom, because this is starting with issue 23. I got that one. I thought this is a gorgeous variant. Creepy, fun. The stack's getting a little tall, so let me move those DC books, the newer ones, over here. All right. And then I got another 23. I got a few of issue 23. And, this is an issue 1. I think I've added this one already. Yes. Yeah. Added that one. Yikes. Zerdy cover. Back to issue 23, I think. Yep. I got the Cho flower cover. Issue 24. I got the Nakayama. I do need to get all 3 of the Nakayama connecting covers. And I don't think I ended up getting all 3. I've got issue 20. Yeah, I've only got issue 20. There's 2 other ones. So I think it's like 19 and 21 that I would need to get. Did I get 2? I didn't get that. I don't know how I got to figure out. I don't think I have that, but okay. I'm not going to worry about it. So there's the Poison Ivy books. And now I got a few more goodies through some different auctions. I use CLZ for my raw books and cover price for the slabs. I can understand that. I'm not ready to... I'm weird about paying for stuff for my collection. I try not to buying books and bags, boards, and boxes and that kind of stuff. But then I've got to pay monthly for apps for my collection. It seems weird. It's like I'm paying somebody else for my collection. It's weird. I've already got these books. I don't. So I CLZ, you got my money for now. We'll see where it goes from there. Let's see. I need Black Panther. Let's see if this barcode will scan. It does. Sweet. This is a cool Storm variant. Michael Turner, Black Panther, Storm and Thor. Heck yeah. That's going in the box. Adding that to the collection. Had to get that. Let's try this Mystique Greg Horn. Got it. Crawling on the tiger skin rug. Biggie Shaq, what is going on, my brother? Biggie's got some big things planned coming up in, I think it's August, right? Biggie's going to be announcing some exciting stuff, having some fun looking back the last couple of years at people's collections. I'm just updating my CLZ, my brother. Excuse me. Lost my voice there. Haven't had my coffee yet today. I think I got this as a throw-in book. People knew I like Storm, so they threw in this Storm cover, which I've never owned this before. So let's see how this one. Let's see if the barcode on this one does any better. Yep. Got it. There we go. Another storm cover for the collection. Next, I've another. This is going to happen again here in a second, but another great series that I've read in omnibus, but never really collected the singles. And this was last summer. I did Uncanny X-Force, and I did, or maybe it was 2 summers ago, and I did the other series we're going to get to in a second. Let's see if the old barcode scans on this one. The Apocalypse Solution. He got it. This is awesome. So this is a fun issue because, for those that don't know it, they published the first 3 issues of Uncanny X-Force in one like reprint issue. They did this also for like Hush, where they put the first couple issues of Hush into one issue. So I got that. I snagged that. I don't think I have any of the Uncanny X-Force in singles at this point. And lastly, 2 more books that I sold and now I've reacquired. Now that the Omega Red hype has died down a little bit. So let me go to X-Men Volume 1. And let's see here. Go all the way to the bottom here. Issue number 4 and number 5. All right. They're both direct editions. Got it. And number 5. Got it. Add those to the collection. I'm pumped on that because I do think issue 5 is just such a great cover. I love issue 5. So cool. Such a great fight cover. What is up, Big Will? You arrived just in time for some Wolverine talk. Some new Wolverine issues that I snagged. All right, so I'm going to put these DC books over here. I'm just going through, updating my CLZ, clearing out some stuff that I don't want, and adding some stuff in that I do. All right, now we came to the bigger part, and I'm at 48 minutes in. I'm going to try to finish this in time, but this one should go easier, and you'll hope those of you that use CLZ will know why in a second. I've got issue 1, 7, 8, 10, 11, and then on and on, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, all the way, I think, through to 60, 62 of Astonishing X-Men. So from the original issues of Whedon all the way to the end of the line. So I'm going to go a little bit ham on this and just kind of throw in all of this to CLZ in one big go. Then I have to deal with where does it fit in my boxes. Astonishing X-Men volume. This is volume 2? No, volume 3. I think it's volume 3. Let's check. Flip it. And yes, it is. Now, I already have a copy of issue 1. So I will have to make a comparison to see if this is a better copy than my issue 1. But I've got that one. And I've got issue 2. And I've got 5 and 6. But I am adding 7. This is the direct edition. So boom. Nope. My fat thumb hit the wrong box there. Boom. Done. All right, so 7. I'm adding a direct edition for 8. Got it. I got a delivery, but I'm just laying in bed watching John. Hey, thank you, Ian. I appreciate that, man. You go get your delivery. Don't hate me, but most of my X-Men books went unbagged in that era. I get it, man. I get it. No shame in the game. Issue 10 here. Issue 11. And these are all direct, I think. Yeah. I mean, I think it would be pretty odd if they were not direct editions, but who knows? Issue 12 direct edition. Issue 13. Looks like I've got 2 copies. I got the variant now and the regular for issue 12. Issue 13. This is the direct edition. There you go. 14. A kissy cover, direct edition. 15 is one of the hip hop variants. So I added another one of them. Issue 16. All right. So it looks like I will almost have the full run. I'm only going to be missing a handful of the early issues of this run. 17. 17's funny because I feel like you could easily turn this into a sketch variant and do some fun stuff. Have somebody come in and draw something funny there, you know? I'm going to go back to the paper list when I'm at the con. It's easier to manage. The CLZ on the phone, I've been turning it on. It's a pain, but the CLZ will tell me I have a newsstand direct. Yeah. Bagged all my books in the 80s, but no boards. Didn't know about boards. Yeah. Used to let them build up so I could read a few stories and then it would get out of control. That's fair. Uh-oh. There's a cat in here. What are you doing, kitty? Don't mess with my comics. You're going to be in trouble. Okay, issue 18 is a direct. Yep. Keep it going. Issue 19 is a sideways cover. Got Wolverine flying. Colossus maybe through him, but who knows? This is issue 19. A direct edition as well. There's also a 19 Cassaday variant, which I got. 19. 20, I got the direct and the Cassaday. Same deal. He did like some of those fun, like hard cut, like solid color background issues. Now, I already have this in a direct edition, the Cassaday variant. So I've got now 2 of these, which means I can give 1 of these away. This one looks fine. I'm sure my other one was fine, though. I don't think I recall any issues with that one. So I'm not even going to worry about it. This one's going in the mystery box, or the giveaway boxes. 22, the direct edition. 23. 23, the variant. This is the Colossus cover. 24, the Kitty Pryde cover. And the regular. Ooh, I got both. Okay. The regular one's the Cyclops. Let's see. Great variants. Yeah, they had some fun covers for sure. And again, I don't know how much of this I'm going to keep long term, but it's kind of cool to have a bunch of it. And the I got a great deal on them. So it was kind of like, how do you say no? So 25. A lot of covers for 25. My goodness. 26, 27. These are all direct, so I'm not really worrying about it too much. 28, 29. That looks like a Storm cover. Oh, coffee delivery. Let's do that over there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we're talking. What's up, Mike Hags? How you doing, sir? I'm updating my CLZ with all the books I've bought lately. I'm finishing this run of Astonishing, and then I have 2 slabs, and then I think I'm finished. This looks like a Storm, maybe, cover. I'm not certain. 29. Yeah, that's 29. I'm going to fix this. Has got bad tape on it. While I'm at it, let's fix the tape. I got extra blue tape floating around. I'm going to use it. So there we go. Looked like Storm. Biggie says, I don't think I'll be getting many books this year, but I've been surprised. It's been pretty good. The market is wild these days, so it's easy to do that stuff. What's up, Christina, in the chat? BLC says, I collect also the Astonishing X-Men. There you go. Let's see. Okay, I got it ready. 30. I got 30. Okay. And 31. Again, bad tape. Got my roll here. Slow your roll. Know your roll. I don't know. Hope everybody's got a good Saturday ahead. I've got a pretty chill Saturday, I think. I'm going to do some cleaning in this room, maybe some yard work, and then I'm hitting my LCS because I'm picking up my badge for San Diego Comic-Con. I'm going just on Sunday. I've got a friend in the area who buys a lot of bat passes and then sometimes ends up with extras that he can't figure out where they go. And I always offer, if you've got a Sunday pass, hook me up, because I don't want to go when the crowds are insane. I don't want to go when there's a trillion celebrity panels going on. I just want to go and cruise the con, and you get some good deals on Sundays. So that's what I did last time, and I really loved it. I did not mark 31. I got distracted. So that's what I'm doing today. 31 and then 32. Got them. And then 33. These are all pretty much the direct cover A's. Lady Killer Ken Lashley signing at his LCS today. Nice. I hate tape. All my stuff is resealable. I get it. 34. Here's a cool Storm cover with the Brood. That might be one of the best ones in this current set here when we're past the original 24 issue run. Let's see, that was 34, right? Oh, I'm missing 35. I've got 36. All right, so we skipped one there. 36, 37, 38. That is the easier way to do it, I think, in the app, is just hit all the boxes in a specific run and then just import them all. So I'm already at 33 of them. 39, 40, 41, scrolling up, 42. Yeah, direct edition. Sometimes they don't say direct edition very clearly, so I'm like trying to double check. And then I'm skipping a 43 because it's that, I think it was the Art Adams cover. That's why I've got 44 now. 44 is the Storm is throwing some charity. Yeah, this is the Art Adams cover for 45. No, 43. So I don't have that one. I'll have to find a copy of 43. 45 I've got. 46 I've got. 47 is good. Whoop. There's another Storm cover. 47. 48. 49. 50. There's a few different covers for 50, so I was just trying to make sure. 51 is the wedding issue, and I know there's some covers for that one, but this looks like the basic cover A for that one. 68 is the last issue in Astonishing X-Men Volume 3. Okay, and I don't have that one. I go to 62, so I'll have a few empty spots to fill in. If I can get them for a good deal, maybe I fill it out. If not, I can just pick an ending point and be like, I just want the first Whedon issues or whatever. We shall see where it all ends for me. 52, 53, 54, 55. I do like these the Phil Noto covers here towards the end of the run are really cool. This is the one when it's like they're all bullets in the gun. That's kind of cool. 56 I got here with Iceman. He does some cool ice covers. Ice Gambit. 57. 58. 59. 60. Is this a Noto? It doesn't look like Noto. No, that's not Noto. It's a... I was like, that doesn't look like how he does Nightcrawler. That was issue 60. Yeah. 61. And 62, like I said, would be the finale there. All right. So there is that epic set. And I've got a couple of annuals. I just got to see if they include those. They don't here. So I'm going to import. That's 56 issues. And I think they charged me like $1 a book or 50 cents a book. It was like something super cheap. So I got a really great deal. This is from Shelby's Comics. He knew I was buying some X-Men stuff. He's like, I don't have any of these, but I do have this run. Do you want any of that? And I was like, what are you going to sell? And he gave me a price, and I was like, let's do it. Let's get crazy. So there you go. 56 new books. Woo! That's going to take a while to import. So I get a breather. And I've only got 2 issues that I'm considering. Do I keep them? Do I upgrade them? Do I not? But that's mostly it. I got these 2 slabs that I'll be adding next. I feel so much better just having. Now I just need to get them in boxes. That's the tougher part. Schultze says, already on making lunch. Just a quick hello. One love from Chicago. I hope you're doing well, my man. Loading. I'm like almost done. I've got 2 giant size and annual books from that run that I got to load next. But I want to view those comics real quick. Here's what I'm missing just for my brain power. I'm going to go from the beginning, I guess. I'm missing 3 and 4. So then I would have 1 through 34 if I got 3 and 4. So I'm going to definitely get those 2. Then I'm missing 35, 43, 63. And then if it goes all the way to 68, I'm missing 65, 67, 65, 66, 67, and 68. So a few there at the end. So all told, not that many. Like 9, like fewer than 10 issues from the full run. Might be worth going after. Might be worth it. Is 43 a big key, biggie? Is it just because it's that Art Adams Emma Frost cover? It's like the sexy lady cover price. Is that what it is? All right, that's awesome. That's really cool. Let's go astonishing. If I can spell it. X-Men. I'll do a search and see what I can find. I need annual. And there it is. Add that one. And put that in the stack. Add more comics. And I need Astonishing X-Men Giant Size. There it is. Issue 1 of 1. There's only 1. So there you go. Easy peasy. Oh, it's the marriage. Okay, there it is. Jay Hood, he says, man, my CLZ is such a mess that I almost need to go through my collection because of all the books I've gotten rid of. But pull the books out of the app. I hear it's a lot harder to get books out of the app than to put them in, which seems like something they should work on, but all right. Well, there we go. Let's see. I'm going to add more books. So I'm done with all of those. I've got 2 now giant stacks of, 2 giant ones and 1 small stack of books that I've added. I'm going to do these slabs and then call this quits now that I've ready to reorganize. First up is this great Supergirl art germ. This is issue 14 with the reflecting in the window. I just something about this hits all the good feels for me. So let's go in and add Supergirl. If I could spell it, my thumbs go so fast. It's like, wait a second, that's not the one you wanted. And this is 2017, although they don't give you the date, which kind of irks me. Do a search. There's so many volumes of Supergirl, right? It's like find the one. It's the rebirth era, but there's more issues than that. Okay, so it's right around the same time. Oh, there's the year on the side there. Okay, 2017. I'm going to assume it's this one, volume 7. Let's see if it is. Issue 14. Yep, there it is. It's the B cover. Adding that one. It is a slab, and it is a CBCS. It is a 9.8. And I will add that. But then I like to go in and put the barcode in. So I'm going to go to View Comics, and I'm going to input the barcode from these guys. These barcodes are a little weird because there's letters put in. 17 dash. I'm not going to read the whole thing out loud because that's kind of weird. I don't know why I would do that. So I'm just kind of, I like to have the number in there just in case it offers. Sometimes you can get info through the app about that book. You know, it's kind of useful. Gonna go see you Sunday. Yes, Big Will, I'll see you then. Why is Hulk Hogan jumping out of my screen? What is this, the 80s? Hulk Hogan's everywhere again, I guess. I don't know what's going on. The only serious book I've landed this year is my first single-digit Silver Age X-Men book. Go get it, man. Yes, that sounds fantastic. Good for you. A new Deathstroke original art print. That's pretty awesome. I ordered another mono print. I call it OA, but I know some people don't because it's digital artist, current. Lucas Wernick, who does Immortal X-Men and a lot of other books. I bought another page. Technically, it's a spread page, but they print them on whatever size they want. So it's printed on one page, and then he does a remark on it as well. And that is on the way. Should be here next week. I'm very much excited for that. And then the last slab is the secret variant for issue 1 of Department of Truth. So now I've got 3 of the covers for Department of Truth 1. The original copy is the Frizen one that I bought. And then I got cover A. And now I've got, I don't know if this is considered cover B. I think it's like C, D, F, G, one of those later ones. But I like this one to go side by side with the other one. So I got to load this one. I still want to get the Something's Killing the Children homage, but that book is still stupid expensive. Really expensive. I don't understand. That book is wild. So I'm waiting on that one. Add more comics. Department of Truth. Issue number 1. And this is... Oh, did I not add... John's Comics with Kids, what is your glitch? I'm going to add the hidden variant, which is apparently a 1 in 10, but it's not expensive anymore. You can definitely snag them. Slabbed 9.8 CBCS. I like all of that. Add to collection. But apparently I did not add the other one I got recently, so I gotta dig into my indies box so you guys get to watch me do that because I'm going to add one more. Let me add the barcode for it. That's Die. That's not what I was looking for. Department of Truth. That one. Edit the barcode to be CBCS friendly. And that's a capital A. I don't know why they do the letters in there. It's throwing me off. Okay. And that's done. Awesome. Okay, so that's done. And let me move some things around. And I got to remember which box. Let me just check to see where that Department of Truth might go. Department of Truth. It's possible I just didn't put it where it goes. Because I do want to reorganize these guys at some point today. But, nope, it looks like I put it away correctly. All right. Well, most of my indie slabs are together in one box. So let's grab that sucker. There it is. So like I said, I have the Jenny Frizen and the cover A. But I never added the cover A to the CLZ. Something's wrong with Mr. John. All righty, so let's add that one. Let's see. I'm going to add Department of Truth, issue 1, cover A. It is slabbed. It is not CBCS. That is CGC. And I will add that to my collection and then update the barcode. And then I will have finished my work, as it were. Department of Truth. Edit the barcode. It is not accurate. Okay, let's see. All right, and that is done. Yes, that feels so good. I'm even going to put those 3 Department of Truth books together back in the box here. Let's see. Where do you gonna fit? Where do you fit? I'm gonna pull that one out. That one doesn't go in there. These 3 do. And that, as they say, is that. I've now, as of today, I got my stuff in CLZ correctly. If I go to my shop, and I am later, and buy a couple, I'll have to add those. Now I get to reorganize, put things back in boxes where they go. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to continue doing that. I might jump onto streams if somebody's doing a hangout later and is bored. I can always mute my microphone and you guys can watch me fiddle around the room. But that's my goal today, is to put things away, make the room functional again, because it's gotten a little rowdy in here. But thanks, people, for hanging out and watching me fiddle with CLZ. If you have questions about CLZ, hit me up. I'm just learning the basics, but I've got a ton of friends that are using it, and I generally can point you in the right direction if you got questions. Yes. And you know, it's funny. I was just talking about that a second ago, Marcus, because I snagged this cover, which is such a great, I don't want to say homage, but it kind of is about Bruno doing Bruno together. So yeah, man, I agree. I love it. And I got that signed at San Diego Comic-Con 2 years ago, and who knows what I'll get this year, right? I see what you did there. Have a great weekend, gang, and yeah, hit me up if you're needing a co-pilot for something today. I'm just hanging around. I will play you all out. So have a great weekend.